What time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, move on to treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello and welcome in. Hey, look at that. We got sound and everything. The Monday edition of your show. My name is Gary. Still, as far as we know, this bad boy right here. The only show going live 4 to 5. Monday to Friday. That's 4 to 5 p.m. Originating out of Saskatoon on the internet. Always so proud to say that to kick it off because that means you're doing something different. And in the Wild West, the crazy world that is the internet, if you're not doing something different, boy, oh boy, you're getting lost. Because everyone just copies each other and it's just boring, man. Everyone's doing the same thing. Don't be a sheep, I guess, is the lesson there. Be yourself. Chase those dreams. As Marge is getting ready here for her big time. That's how we continue to thank you for supporting this crazy movement of making golden rules cool again. Okay? That's how you want to be treated. That's simple. Marge, you moved on me, girl. What's going on? She's getting real floppy here. Oh, this is super cute. It is now time to check in with the Mega Cam. Look at that. I know producer day. Solo-less inside the tooth booth. Shout out to Dr. Hausman and Associates. So this girl right here. Oh, and there she goes. Oh, yeah. Do it, Marge. Find your spot. Come on back. One way. I know what she's going to do. She's going to get right on here. You got it, girl. Oh, no, my earpiece. Get back in there. Oh. You going to lay down? Again, we go live. That's the whole point of this place. We're always live, and it's such a cool thing to do because you never know what your animal actresses and actors are going to do. They're hiding. The Maggie Cam, by the way, proudly presented to you by our friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your pet's natural grocer. Okay? When you walk through those majestic doors at Pet Planet on 8th Street, I'm telling you, your life, your day, everything just gets better. Mike and Rochelle run the place. They are absolute angels in human form. Their puppy Leroy works the door, also a green dog. Again, angel in puppy form, all there for you. And once you get in, man, it's deals. Okay, every Tuesday, you got all the bones you can handle on sale. Every Thursday, you got treats on sale. They do grooming services now. You're looking to support a local business and get some grooming done. This is the one for you, okay? Just give them a call. Marge got the $60 blowout with a stump trimming and a free toy. Incredible deal. So they will take care of the grooming services for your dog. They also have the best puppy spa in-house right at the back where you can clean your puppy up as we're getting into rain time now. She's so cute. Look at this. As well, they got all the dry foods that you know about, and they got all the raw foods if you want to make that change, and the fridge is at the back. They got jerseys strewn throughout the store to make sure your puppy cheers for the proper team. That also goes for treats and toys. They got 2 full toy walls, okay? And then they got toys everywhere else. So many toys for your puppy. You can bring your puppy right in, by the way, to pick out their own toys, which is a very good system to make sure they play with those toys. Everything, man. Like, we could keep sitting here and telling you all the stuff, but it's a lot. And one of the biggest reasons we love them so much is because they care. They understand life is really hard right now. They know it's tough to get into places of business during traditional business hours. That's why they stay open after hours and on weekends, with a big thank you to Kirsten and Chris for that one, okay? The time has come. It is time now for you to make that change. Head on over, be it now if you have the time or after work, because, again, they care and they'll stay open for you, okay? Or on the weekend. That is our good buddies over at Pet Planet on 8th Street. They are your Pet's natural grocer. Well done, Marge. Look at us go, and we're hitting flips. Everything feeling good right now. Hope you had a great weekend. Again, big shout out and love to all the dads out there for Father's Day. Shout out to my brother and his lovely family who hosted yesterday. I'm still on the back end of this. I've coughing like it takes everything in my soul to not cough nonstop with this thing that went around. It took me out for half a week, it felt like last week. And I just didn't want to bring that into the big family gathering, so I had to stay home, unfortunately, but gave Dad a call, let him know I love him. I talk to him all the time. Best dad in the universe, so shout out again to my dad. Love you, big guy. Bottom line, best in the biz at what he does. U.S. Open. Boy, oh boy, first time in a long time, guy went front to back, which means he led the tournament from the start, the very first day, to the final hole, the 4th day. Wyndham Clark, your champion. Taking it home. Scotty Scheffler trying to make him run at the end, but Wyndham dominated most of it, and he almost threw it away a couple times. But welcome to a world where Wyndham Clark is your U.S. Open champ. Kind of a fun one to watch. Not too good, not too bad. It was okay. NBA basketball, another thing that no one talks about. Became a Raptors fan pretty big time here the last couple of years again as they get better. And luckily, we have a guy who can come in here and talk more about NBA. Congratulations again to the New York Knicks. And we're going to break that down for you with our expert right now. And we love this man right here, male model extraordinaire, also dabbles in writing round ball on the internet, Hoops Habit, of Royal Pain, and last word on sports.
Oh, he did it.
Oh my God, I'm getting better.
He did it. He nailed it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is Ian
Look at
Goodwillie.
Look how
Ian
beautiful he is. He did it.
Goodwillie. Felt good. Took me a second. But we're finally slowly turning into never professionals, but somewhat
Yeah.
adequate at remembering things.
Adequate's more than enough. I mean,
Here. That's my life in a nutshell right
that's
there.
literally going to be what's on my tombstone. It will just say Ian Goodwillie.
Adequate.
Adequate. Nothing else. I don't want to add what. I was just adequate. I'm good
That's
with
a great
that.
way of putting it. I realized I didn't put a shirt on. So
99% of
on a
us are
free show here.
adequate. It's okay.
adequate's nice. See, and I'll tell you though, this is the difference. I was adequate in my radio career for 25 years. Did just the bare minimum to get by. Didn't try anything. Didn't care. Had no passion for anything because everything was getting pooped on. All the stuff I wanted to do, couldn't do. The second this place started, we started doing all the things I wanted to do. And I would say I'm a step above adequate now.
You have left your adequacy behind.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're going deep today. I like this. Dude, we now live in a world where the New York Knickerbockers are your NBA champions.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
I'm extremely happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
There's no questioning that.
We had to talk off. We had to talk off of all this off air before. The biggest thing I'm happy for all this, Patrick Ewing.
Oh,
and James Starks.
without question.
That's where I'm at. I just want to get that in there early before we get into this. There's a
Patrick
lot.
Ewing, top 5 center of all time.
So good.
And until last Saturday, one of the top 5 players to ever play in the league but not have a ring.
Yeah.
And sure, we all would have loved to have seen him win on the court. Doesn't matter. I mean, he
earned it.
He earned it. He continues to earn it. He continues to be a big part of the organization.
Yeah, he's a member of the team still, dude.
He's a member. He's eligible for a ring. He is his boy John Starks and Allen Houston too. So there are three Knicks legends who work in the front office, and their positions make them eligible for rings.
I love that.
It also, like, if you go to their Wikipedia pages now, it also says NBA Cup champion, incidentally, because they're eligible for that as well.
They did win.
And now it says NBA championship under like executive.
Officially.
Yeah,
and that's the cool part. Now maybe this will lead other teams to say, hey, yeah, we won the NBA Cup, but we really care? Because they won it this year, right?
They did.
And so this is the first year that a team's won the NBA Cup and the title.
Yeah. I mean, that's only the third year for the Cup,
that didn't
but
take
it's still
long.
pretty good.
Okay.
They took a very smart stance in that when they were happy to win the Cup. It wasn't that they did.
Yeah, they didn't hate on it.
They enjoyed it. It's just they said, we are not raising another banner in this building until it's a championship.
Love that.
Now they're gonna when they do their banner raising, they're gonna put up a Cup banner, the ECF banner, and a championship banner.
That's a lot of banners.
Like, Jalen Brunson won 7 trophies this year,
dude,
because he won the Cup trophy and the MVP. He won the ECF and the ECF MVP. He won the finals and the finals MVP, and he won the Shooting Stars trophy at the All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's a lot.
I mean, and you're telling me he wasn't the MVP of the league this year too? And he wasn't even in the conversation for MVP of the league this year. He won basically almost every other MVP trophy he could possibly get. Yep. He got, and yet still wasn't in the conversation.
Now, that's interesting to me. Let's look into this a little bit, because until those playoffs started, we all knew Brunson was good.
Yes.
But we didn't put him in that spot with Wemby and with SGA.
No, and there's a reason for that. He's always been considered a small guard, and for a basketball player, he's relatively slow for a point guard. But that's not what makes him great. It's, you look at the difference between him and SGA. SGA is incredibly fast. He shoots quick right off the hip.
Slippery.
He's a slippery dude, and the flopping.
Little floppy.
And don't get me wrong,
Little floppy.
Brunson has flopped on occasion too.
Everyone flops.
Most big players do at some point. The amount that SGA did in the West in the conference finals, no.
I would like to say that NBA players are a lot like wieners when it comes to floppiness. When they're out there, they're going hard, but every now and then they flop.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, we're watching the World Cup right now.
Floppy wieners everywhere.
But in the case of Brunson,
look at you bring that back like a professional. You're so good. Continue.
I know. I look like a professional. I act like a professional, but I'm a duck. What the problem? Jalen is more deceptive than a lot of players in the league because of how he plays. He reminds me of Jokic. Jokic doesn't seem like he's doing anything, but he's doing everything all the time.
Yeah.
Brunson is the same way. He doesn't seem like he's doing anything because we in the modern NBA have been conditioned to look for certain things in quote-unquote superstars. He doesn't do a lot of those things. But he's always doing something. And something's always happening.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like in that game 5, in the championship winning game, the rest of the team had 49 points. Jalen had 45. And he ran circles around Wemby.
Yeah.
Like he just kept coming at him. And this is the thing. You need to, if you look at Wemby's production, especially in these playoff games and especially in the finals games, quarters 1 and 3, unbelievable. 2 and 4,
horrible.
Because he wears out so fast.
Here we go.
He is exhausted. By the end of game 5, game 4, he looked gassed and like he didn't know what he was doing. And Jalen Brunson could have gone another quarter. Like he's played 95% of the game at that point, and he's looking like, yeah, you want to go for a 5th round? Like I'm good. I know we've won, but we can do another one if you want, Wemby. And Wemby's like, I want to die.
Yeah, Wemby wasn't happy at the
end. I want to lay down and die. And he's like, yeah, you look tired, big guy. You should
take a nap.
Just go to the back. You don't need to shake hands. Go back and take a nap. You're not going to because you're a little bitch.
Are we upset they didn't shake hands?
I think it is.
It's a little
greasy. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
One ESPN talking head talked about it. Well, these aren't kids. We don't have to teach them to be friends. I'm like, well, do you though? This isn't about teaching them respect. It's about respect for the game.
Thank you.
Like you come out, I don't care what sport it is. When the game is over, you guys shake hands and you're friends. During the game, I don't care if it's baseball, I don't care if it's hockey, I don't care if it's football.
Yes, sir. Preach.
During the course of the game, you are not friends.
Yep.
You do what you need to do to win within the, within the reason.
What's going on? Yep.
And legality. But before and after, you show respect for each other because you are journeymen in the same trade.
That's a great way of putting it.
And
you're all in the same ship.
You don't become a champion. Like you're not a champion if you're being a dick like that.
Yeah.
And that is Wemby's biggest problem is that he has turned very quickly into a baby who, like, even after the game, like it's the difference between confidence and arrogance. Like they lost, the Spurs lost because they were arrogant. Even after losing game 4, Wemby was doing press conference saying, everybody knows this is our title. We are going to win this. It's a foregone conclusion. We're down 3-1, but it's a foregone conclusion. You're like, dude, stop smoking before you go on. What are you doing,
a really
man?
Big statement, bro.
And he walked out there, and they did it again. They lost again. And that is not confidence. That's arrogance. I understand being confident after knocking off Shea and the reigning champs.
Yeah.
Well-earned confidence, too, I might add. That's no small feat.
That ain't a title, bro.
But it's not going to win you a title. Like, you have to be confident, and the Knicks were confident.
Yeah.
But they never took for granted what was happening on that court. And even in the one game they lost, they still kept motoring through the whole time. They were unrelenting. And it didn't pay off that time just because Wemby was doing better than he had been.
Still had something in the tank.
He still had something in the tank for once. And you have to look at what Wemby didn't understand is I don't think Wemby has never watched a Muhammad Ali fight. Because what the Knicks do and have been doing for the last couple of seasons, particularly this team, is rope-a-doping people. They come out there, and I'm not saying they're intentionally giving up leads, but they're not going quite as hard in the first quarter as they are the fourth, are they?
Give the opponent the false idea that they're doing good.
They let them wear themselves out.
Yeah.
Let them run up and down the court.
Very smart.
Like do this, because we just watched them in Game 4 come back from a 29-point deficit to win the game.
By the
At
way,
that point,
I got to tell you, I did put, what was it? I think I got like $20 down on the Knicks when they were down like 22.
Yeah.
Maybe like $100.
There you go.
Maybe more than that. It's
Fair
awesome.
enough.
It's amazing. But my reason for saying that is I saw it coming. Exactly. Everything you just said, I saw. I was like, they're going to win this. And I put the money down and paid out.
I watched people saying, oh, this is over. I'm like, this isn't over. Have you seen what the Knicks do?
This is what they do.
They come back. Don't get me wrong. It was a hell of a comeback. Nobody is questioning that. And
Rumble in the jungle.
It was by the skin of their teeth. They pulled it off. But they pulled it off.
Yeah.
And then in the Game 5, at one point, they were down like 15, 16 points. And nobody was the Spurs fans, when they were up by that much, were not cheering like they were winning the game. Because they're like, this isn't over. Until that buzzer sounds and you have one more point than the Knicks, this game is not over.
Yes, sir.
And that's the reality of it. And even the Spurs fans were like, and then they started in that second half. It always starts a bit in the second half, early on. And then by fourth quarter, it's just full steam ahead. And even if it's just Brunson driving it, and sometimes it is. It was in Game 5. Yeah. It was mainly him that was driving that ship, and he did it. Because he's like, yeah, I'm going to win a title now. That's literally the look in his eyes was just like, yeah, I'm going to put this to bed, I think. I don't really want to play more games. Although I am mildly disappointed because if they had gone back to New York for one more game, the halftime show was going to be Public Enemy, and that would have been pretty sweet. The Wu-Tang halftime show was
also very sweet.
That was, I firmly believe that was the game changer. Because number one, Wu-Tang, get more New York than that. Number two, Method Man closes it out, just yelling Knicks in 5. They're down 27 points. He's like, nope, Knicks in 5. And they came back out, went to work.
Dude, that's a great way of putting it.
It changed the energy.
The Knicks literally put the San Antonio Spurs through the 36 chambers.
They did.
They ran them through.
They took them Tiger style, man.
The Jizza, the Ghostface, everyone had a part. And it was so cool.
Wu-Tang's for the children.
That's right.
Oh,
and so that was the turning point. You're right.
It was.
I remember watching them rapping, being down damn near 30 points, and being like, man, if anyone's going to change this, it's got to be the Wu.
They changed the vibe. This isn't a political thing, but there was a notorious vibe change in Game 3 when Trump was there.
Here.
He fell asleep in the first quarter and left before the end of the third.
That's our president right there. Go get him, dog.
Completely changed the vibe of being at that game in New York, what it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
And Wu-Tang came out and changed that up. They gave him the juice, man.
Woke him up.
And then you look at something like what I've really enjoyed watching is I've really enjoyed OG Anunoby since they won because he is one of the greatest basketball players in the league. He has the personality of wet styrofoam sometimes.
It's the best, man. He just has no personality.
He's just like...
The styrofoam is more personable.
So low-key.
It's the best. It's the antithesis of what a player of his caliber should be.
Exactly. And the shot he made to close out that Game 4, anyone else on earth would have jumped up and been like... Yeah. He just got up and ran back down the court for defense. And everyone's like being excited. He's like, yeah, there's still time. Let's go do this thing. We have things to do.
2019, the corner 3 with 0.2 seconds left.
Yep.
Drains it. Everyone's losing. He's like, yeah.
I just did that. And
that's what he does. It's it's business. He's so calm and cool.
But it's also what a great experience for him because he missed that finals with the Raptors. Yeah. He had an emergency appendectomy. He missed that whole finals, and now he got to go in there and be a major factor. He was a starter.
Yeah.
I don't think we're talking enough about how brilliant a play it was. He has played it down repeatedly, like on Good Morning America, where he was zoned out for like 30 seconds.
That's so awesome, man. So he just stared at the camera like this.
I think he might have been asleep. Actually,
people said he was either asleep or super high.
I don't think he was high. He talked about it on Seth Meyers a couple days later. He's like, I hadn't slept for like 3 days.
That would do it.
We've been partying nonstop. Everyone else had hats and sunglasses on, and if I known I could have worn sunglasses, I would have too.
Been on, yeah.
I was not there. I was completely like my brain. I was like, I need sleep. Why am I up this early?
What is happening?
But he played it off as, I was going for a dunk and I missed it. I'm like, that's not what happened at all. He's playing it off because he's such a low key dude. You have to look at that entire play in that everyone knows that ball is going to Brunson.
Yeah.
Brunson's, if you're getting that ball in the dying seconds of game to get a game-winning shot, you're giving it to Jalen Brunson.
That's by the way, missed by a half an inch.
Oh, it was just slightly short. It was a good shot, and I'm going to get to that.
Yeah, sorry.
So OG is inbounding. OG inbounds the ball. Great pass, gets it to Brunson. Brunson's moving around. Now, the first problem for the San Antonio was they were just a little discombobulated on defense. They were having trouble getting their assignments set.
Flat-footed, it almost felt like. No one was really moving.
If you watch the footage of them before the inbound, they are just like shifting places like crazy. They're like, what are we doing? And so Jalen is out now on near the three-point line, getting ready for a three-point shot. Wemby and I forget who, I think it was Fox, were on doubles with him, right? Yeah. Number one, Wemby should not be out at the three-point line on doubles. Mm-hmm. Like any other any other Spur that was on the court should have been there. I get double teaming Jalen Brunson. You want to put two guys on him. He's taking the game-winning shot. Double down. I get that. Wemby should not have been out there. I don't know if that was he screwed that up or if that was the choice, but he should not have been out there. He should have been where he should be, in the paint, ready for a rebound. Yeah. Because they needed to protect that rebound. They get that rebound, they win the game. Arguably, that matters more than protecting the shot. Yeah. And so Jalen puts up the shot, just so slightly short, bounces off, right? But the whole time this is happening, all the other Spurs are on different assignments, right? They've got their other players, except for OG.
And he's looking, he's like, no one's looking at me. Look at this.
OG doesn't come, as soon as he comes in the court, he doesn't come tearing in. He waits way out there. He just steps over the line. He's basically standing out there, and he sees the shot go up, and it hasn't even touched the rim yet. He's off.
He's gone.
He's cutting rim, and nobody, not a Spur is watching him. Not a one is paying, and he knows it. And he cuts in front of the defenders comes up, and that's when he gets the tip. He gets in front of two defenders. If Wemby was there, he doesn't get that rebound. He does not get that. Yeah. That does not happen. Yeah. But Wemby's way out there. He knows it, and he cuts in. And this is already, to me, a great basketball play. But this is when the genius happens. The fact that he tipped it instead of dunking it. Because you know what happens if he dunks it? He has the ball in his hand. If that clock runs out, well, that ball's in his hand.
Game over.
The shot doesn't count. It's done. Instead, just tap.
The slight, and to have the perfect touch. The perfect touch. Where you're going full speed in the air over top of five guys, and all you do is this. Like it wasn't a grab. It was just a thick.
Just enough to get it to land.
1.2
seconds left.
Perfect.
It was one of the most perfectly executed basketball plays by OG Anunoby I've ever seen. Yeah. He had what he did in that moment, and he is downplaying it so hard. He's working so hard to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal. And I would say that is one of the greatest NBA plays I've ever seen. Yeah. Because it doesn't have to be a giant dunk. It doesn't have to be a three-point shot from the logo to win a game.
It was everything it needed to be.
All you need it to be is a guy who waits for his moment, and he takes it, and he just
beautiful.
That's all it has to be.
And let's not go light on Cat as well on the inbound with 1.2 left on the other end.
Oh, on the other end,
that was very impressive.
Defensive play by Cat, and then Hart chasing down the ball too. Yeah. Like they were not letting it. Like Cat got up there. He just fingertips. That's all. He didn't need to slam it back in his face. Just needed to knock it off course, so it was harder for Stephen Castle to get it. Yep. He did what he did, and
very cool.
Moments before the tip, OG had a brilliant block at the other end. Yeah. That's the thing with OJ. He's everywhere. So good. When he's rolling, he is everywhere.
You know,
that dude is. He's because he's so low key, he's underestimated
for sure.
But nobody will now.
Yeah, he made a name for himself. How hard would it be for the Raptors to get him back?
Impossible at this point.
Yeah.
OG, the top 5 guys on the Knicks right now are good are signed up through the next 2 seasons. One of them has I think it's Cat and possibly OG. One of them has a team option. One of them has a player option coming up, not this season but next. And I can't imagine that either of them are leaving.
Yeah.
So the starting 5 for the Knicks is set for the next 2 seasons after this. They're not going anywhere. The only major component who is now a free agent is Mitchell Robinson.
There you go, the big man.
And he's a great big guy to have on the roster. Yeah. Shoots free throws like a drunk Shaquille O'Neal.
It's awesome.
But I would put him on my team in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I get that they can do a hack-a-mitch with him, but
guys have tried. They don't really lean into it too much.
No,
because every now and then he'll hit one.
Yeah, there's other problems with that, such as him rebounding the ball, which he had a clutch rebound.
Do that, yeah.
He's had more than a few, but it's. I don't know where Jose's contract is. Particularly as long as they hang on to Jose Landry Shamet, because he
Yeah.
was clearly clutch throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
Jose Alvarado, who is, I can't imagine a better backup point guard.
And Mr. New York.
Actually, and
They
it's
love him,
important. Oh, I love Jose.
Yeah.
This is my Jose. This is how I've been on board with Jose since day one. This is
Since
my
the
New
Pellies,
Orleans Jose.
baby.
I wear a Pelicans jersey. I do not like the Pelicans. They are not a good team. But I love Jose Alvarado. I wear this jersey with pride because it's his.
Yep.
Period. But one of the smartest things that I saw Mike Brown do, and let's be honest, he was the third heat here.
Yep.
Like he was the last thing they needed, and he was running Jose and Jalen together for a lot of that second half and most of the last quarter. I don't know, actually might have been just the last quarter of game 4. Running Jose and Jalen together on the court. And the Spurs couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
They could not handle those two guys working together. And because what Jose does great is he just creates space. He comes in, he'll get those steals. He draws defenders. He's constantly moving. Like
he wreaks havoc on
defenses. He wreaks havoc. And Brunson,
you got a defensive plan, he'll come in and wreck it.
Brunson takes advantage. And even Cat was very interesting throughout these playoffs. Like his shot wasn't great a lot of the time. He became one of the most, like the level of facilitation he took on of like organizing and running plays. Never seen that from him before on the level he was doing.
He's elevated.
He elevated his game in so many ways. And I think a lot of that has to do with Mike Brown. He brought the best games I've ever seen out of Cat, out of OG Anunoby, out of Jose Alvarado, out of basically everybody on that team that was a significant contributor. He brought the best game out of most of these guys I've ever seen because he's a great coach.
That's it.
I mean, he's been fired 4 times, but
LeBron was the 2 of those, wasn't he? Something like that.
He already has 4 rings.
Yeah.
He got 3 as an assistant coach with the Warriors and 1, ironically, with the Spurs in 2003 as an assistant coach.
Pretty good.
So he's not a guy, and he's a 2-time coach of the year.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't be a surprise to people. Mike Brown is an experienced, qualified, exceptional coach. And but nothing beats being the head coach.
That's the whole thing.
And winning that chip. And then doing it in New York. And being the first New York team to pick it up in 53 years. As the New York gets to their first final since 1999. I don't know what compares to that in the NBA.
Yeah. Dude,
because even like the Sacramento Kings haven't won a championship, but they haven't won a championship since they moved to Sacramento in 85. That's over 40 years ago. And that would be awesome to see them win a title. It would not compare to this.
No, doesn't have the prestige.
It's not. You're not going to have the estimate numbers for the number of people out for yesterday's parade was 2 million.
That's a lot.
New Yorkers, 2 million in orange and blue out there.
A lot of people.
It's insanity. I don't know if that many people live in Sacramento.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I genuinely don't know what the population of Sacramento is. If it's 2 million, great. But it's just that's not going to happen.
It's not New York. Okay, one more for you before we go here. Wemby and the flagrants. What is the league going to do about this? This is slowly turning into a Shohei Ohtani, like special rules for a special person that everybody needs to be playing all the time to make money.
I think there's 2 things to talk about there. First, the flagrants, and then the special person.
Love it.
The flagrants just came down to they didn't want to kick him out.
So we all knew that.
He was accumulating flagrants. They didn't want him out of the game, so they were just kind of like, "What flagrants?
We didn't see nothing."
What, you mean he grabbed Jalen Brunson by the face and threw him to the ground? No, that's okay.
Basketball.
That's why Draymond does it all the time, and we're good with it. Oh wait, we kick him out constantly. Oh right,
all the time. Yeah.
They don't want us. They didn't want to suspend him. He was. And they didn't have to worry about it in the end of the game. The series didn't go long enough for it to be a big problem. But
could have been.
They let him. They didn't want to take the chance. So many people were tuning in to see Victor Wembanyama play in his first final.
Yeah,
and they don't want to lose that. And I get it from a business perspective, from a basketball perspective. Go to hell, because the things I watched him do, like he actively tried to stomp on the side of OG Anunoby's knee at one point. Like he missed, but he was looking to end a career right there.
Yep.
And he just kept getting worse and worse throughout the series because he knew they weren't going to, they barely even called them as fouls, let alone the flagrants they were. Some of them, there's at least 2 of them that were straight up flagrant 2s. He should have been kicked out of the game.
That's a great point, though, in that is it Wemby's fault for him doing all this stuff, or is it the official's fault for allowing him to do it? Because if I'm out there, if I'm doing that stuff and you're not calling it and it's helping my team win, I'm going to keep doing it.
That's the problem, and that's the cause and effect of it.
Yeah,
it's going to keep amping up, and how far do you let that go? And then I think what this series also challenged was the idea of Wemby being a special player.
Yes,
he's not. He's kind of a little bitch.
Nobody has, changed the view of them as a player in person as much and as little of time as Wemby over this sort of run here.
Obnoxious arrogance going out of this series. Like the entire country, the entire basketball watching world was cheering for him and the Spurs to beat the Thunder just so we wouldn't have to deal with the Thunder.
Yeah.
And then the Spurs turned out to be as bad, if not worse. And you're like,
Wemby's versus SGA, man.
And he managed, and this is the big one. This is how annoying people find Victor. He managed to turn the entire basketball world into Knicks fans. And that's not easy to do because a lot of people hate the Knicks. And they're just like Reggie Miller's cheering for the Knicks. Reggie Miller is like there. Trae Young's cheering for the Knicks. Like this is the point that we're at where it's like now everybody's on side of the Knicks. Like we don't want these guys. These guys are jerks. Like I get that Wemby's 22, Stephon Castle's 21, Harper is 20.
Yeah.
They're still youngins. They've got a lot to learn, but you can't win titles if you can't learn from your mistakes. And I'm already watching them not learn because Wemby's like, "Oh, we were the better team. We just lost the game ourselves." No, they beat you. The Knicks. This is the reality of this New York Knicks. They don't have like a quote unquote superstar like a Wemby or an SGA or a LeBron James or somebody like that on their team. They just don't. Even Jalen is not that guy. He doesn't need to be that guy. Nobody in the league played better team basketball at any point in this season than the New Yorks did in the playoffs and the finals. As a team, they are the best team in the league.
Yeah.
And I was pulling for I believed the Pistons were on the track. I believed, and they proved me wrong early on. And it's because they are close to that. They are not doing it though. Mm-hmm. And it's because you are not going to win a title. Like winning a title in this league, like it's becoming less about the superstars all the time and more about the team. You have to have how many super teams have we watched with Kevin Durant in the past few seasons that have just flopped? Because you can't just have three guys who are getting paid a buttload of cash and the rest of the guys are just barely good enough to be in the league sitting on the bench. That's not how this works now. You can't do that. And Jalen Brunson agreeing in his last contract negotiations to take $113 million less.
Love that.
That's how you win. The New York front office the versatility to build around him.
You're right.
He agreed that the championship was more important than the payroll.
And that's it. Tom Brady said, if you ever want to win, that's what it takes.
There's 100%. Tom Brady is correct.
Like that's how you win 7 titles.
What do you want more? Do you want your bag or do you want the title?
Give me the
rings.
And
I mean, you look at somebody like Embiid. That's always been the question with him. Does the bag matter more than the title? You look at where the Kings are right now. They've paid buttloads of money for players that aren't going to win them a title, and now they can't rebuild properly because of it, unless they've got. You look at somebody like the Thunder right now they've got 6 players who are coming up on team options, including Lou Dort and Hartenstein. And the problem for them is that Chet's about to make 30 or 40 million more a year. So is Jalen Williams. And they've got these 6 guys. And even if with those increases, even if they drop those 6 guys, they're still way over the salary cap. And they're just like, they're going to have to start cutting people. Like don't get me wrong, they have the draft picks to fix the problem. And that's what'll get them by is like bringing in young talent that they're paying, rookie minimums, right?
Yeah, dude.
That can hopefully pick up some slack. But that's how the league is designed now. That's how the salary cap is designed. It's designed so that you can't just get Michael Jordan, pay him a buttload of cash, and sit on him for a decade while he tears up the league.
And this is what's so good about basketball right now, is that the best teams are actually winning. It's not just the super teams and guys putting it together. I love that.
I genuinely believe the year the Celtics won, they were the best team.
Yeah.
They had the best team in the league. You look at the component, and that team there's small pieces of it left, but it's mostly been stripped apart. And now they're talking about dumping Jaylen Brown to get Giannis. And I'm like, nah, that's not, they could do it. It's not going to help.
That's the one.
Because then they enter the same place. Giannis will want his bag.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it for cheap, and they're not going to be able to build around him. You can't play like that in this league anymore.
It's changed.
You have to think. You have to think like a Sam Presti. You have to think like the Knicks have been doing for the past few years. How do I build the best possible team? They were mocked for signing Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Every talking head that talks about sports mocked them, except for Kendrick Perkins. Big Perk was the only one who said, no, this will change the Knicks. And he was right. Charles Barkley was the only one at the beginning of the season, one of the very few, saying the Knicks are going to win it all. They have what it takes.
Beautiful.
And it's because so many people are conditioned to look for the superstars, for the LeBrons, right? Yeah. And we're like, so many fans like, yeah, it's great. That's Ja Morant. What has he done? That was Zion Williamson. What has he done?
Yeah, dude. The bag doesn't equal the title.
Jalen Brunson, a guy who a lot of people didn't even believe should be in the NBA, led New York City out of a 53-year championship desert.
Amazing. Ian Goodwillie. Hoops Habit. Last word on sports. Royal Pain. Also male model, always taking any type of job. He models every part of his body and is best in the biz at all of them. Thank you so much, buddy. Every time. Always appreciate it. We'll get you back in here soon and we'll keep talking. I'm sweaty.
I know, baby. I know.
God, I love that, man. So sweet. As we continue here, the Monday edition of your show rolling on. As we guess have to call the Monday workday almost complete. I got the NBA draft. Raps picking 19, as you heard us talking about there. So there's always little things we can keep up with our buddies. And always nice to talk about basketball when no one else around here is. So, thank you again. The great Ian Goodwillie. You see this shirt behind me right here? This Bugsy shirt. I nailed it. Take that, camera. Mirroring. You win that by checking off a box beside all 69 different flavors over at Bugsy's, both locations, Markham Mall or Lawson Heights, every Tuesday and Thursday over half price off each order. And once you have all 69, you win that bad boy. Okay, right there. That paint can with the QR code, hit it up, and you'll have your discovery phone call with our friends over at Next Level Painting. They are so freaking good at what they do. Shout out to Carly and her team over there. Okay. As well, I do want to remind everybody right here. Oh, no, wrong one. Dang it. Sorry, guys. Again, we're live. This is what happens. Right there. That is our website, dufferinave.com, the creator of Tin Fish Fridays. With me, Andy. His name's now With Me, Andy, instead of Royal Anders. New episodes every Friday. Still doing them. Had a great budget one here over the, I guess, a couple days ago on Friday, when he releases them. And he is so sweet, man. So again, check out his amazing channel, Tin Fish Fridays. That's Tinned, Fish Fridays. With me, Andy is his name. He also made a great, yeah, it was that good. A great, fantastic website. Does all of our imaging. We love our boy, Andy. As we continue here, no Seahawk today. He's going to be on the show tomorrow with Uncle Mike and I for another All at Anks edition of your show. But we do have a normal Monday member who we got on and got to talk to earlier today. It's just a fantasy. Fantasy! Zoom with our man Boone. This is just a fantasy, another fantasy Zoom with Boone. As we begin to open up, my man, it's all happening in the football world. If you're a big fan of the fantasy sports, how you doing, buddy? Happy Monday.
I'm good. How are you doing?
We're doing good. We're on the back end of this cold here. I still got a little bit of little sniffle here, a little cough there, but we're alive, which is half the battle. So happy to be here. And happy to delve back into football life. As what is it, July 1st? Is there something going on July 1st? Is that when they start opening up some more stuff or no? I think that's
it's usually mid-July. Mid-July is when the training camps and must report twos. Yeah,
there it is. Yeah, so those are always fun. We appreciate those.
Yeah, but there's still teams and players making deals, signing contracts right about now. So
exactly.
Stuff's still happening,
getting going, and this is stuff to be aware of as we get set because we're only a couple months away now from our drafts again, which is very fun, very exciting. And with all of that, what do we got today? Any big names stand out? Anything going on?
So news-wise, not too much. But this weekend, I did have my final Dynasty draft.
We had a lot to figure out there because we had some names pop up.
Well, so
let's start with Mr. Sorsby. This is what we talked about on Thursday. Let's start with Mr. Sorsby. Where did Mr. Sorsby go? And for those at home who are following along, Mr. Sorsby is a He was a top-ranked college football quarterback who had some gambling issues, went to rehab, now looks great, but isn't eligible for a bunch of stuff. So for the first time in many years, it sounds like they may have a supplemental draft to get this man, and that's carried over into dynasty leagues, which you draft a roster and then you add to that roster. It never goes away. There's a lot going on there.
So, with all that said, we completely forgot to address him.
Oh, I love that. That is such a classic move, bro. Like that's something that's probably happening a lot around the fantasy football world right now, for sure.
So we were too busy trying to get guys out to the party, right?
Yeah,
like we were trying to incentivize.
Yeah.
Well, no. So we were going to do it at our indoor go-kart place.
Oh, that's
right.
right.
And then
you were supposed to go.
We were hoping to have a little mini Olympics. So, like we were going to do go-karting. Whoever took first place wins like 20 fab bucks or something like that.
Love
just
fab
to get
bucks for everyone at home, by the way.
Everyone out.
Free agent money, fab bucks.
Yes. So just trying to incentivize people to show up at the in person.
Was it just you out there drafting with yourself, ripping around in go-karts? Because that's sweet too.
There was 5 of us. There was 5 of us. So
okay.
Less than half, though. That's the sad part.
And did you get were you rewarded for being there?
No. That's the thing. Because there's only 5 guys, so we couldn't really pass any anything to really affect the league, right? Yeah. So if there was 6 or 7, then we could have passed the fab rule, right?
So nothing.
Some of the events would have resulted.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No, it was just for fun, and fun was had.
Always.
And I am sad to report that I came in
second place in the league, not in the draft.
No. The speeders, the go-karting.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted
not
to take
first though. That's not like you, is it?
It was like microseconds off from because what we had to do was best lap.
One of those things, yeah.
Well, because
I'm more of a Rubbins racing guy. Like I'm always hitting guys when I'm karting.
Sure, and yes, that's fine. But when you have so first off, they do heats, right? And there's 10 cars on the track at one time. We only had 5 guys, so we couldn't fill up the entire heat to ourselves. Then you couldn't do winner takes all, right? So there's strangers in there. There's there's families where there's like a 10-year-old kid. Like you're not bumping them out of it, right? Like
not aggressive. Give them a little rub. Let them know you're there. Yeah.
Well, but lots of times when you're just trying to go as fast as you can, you're gonna bump into people, right? So anyway, so we had to do
not very safe for the kids out there.
Well, no one got hurt, but
I know. I'm trying to
get jarred.
Yeah, it's
like
you're gonna get cars. It's Rubbins racing. So that's classic rule. That's what we do. I'm with you.
Exactly. So
anyway,
so we had to do best lap, and it was just like microseconds off from first place.
That is racing right there, though. That's how it all works.
Yeah. So, anyways, didn't take home the gold there. A little disappointed, but I feel like the draft went really well for me. I was drafted in the 7th spot. So lots of guys to go ahead of me. And I really only had in this league. I probably have the 2 best running backs you could possibly have. I've got Breece Hall and Bijan Robinson. So those are great, but then it's just complete cliff. Like I have nothing else after that. So, of course there's no way I was going to get Jeremiah Love to fall to me at pick number 7.
Yep.
But I got the second best running back, which is Jadarian Price, the new Seahawks.
Taken over for Mr. MVP of the Super Bowl himself. Very interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, yes, just because of the injury to Charbonnet.
Yeah,
but
Zach Charbonnet.
The thing is, he has the potential to, right out of the gate, because Charbonnet is getting over an injury.
Yep.
To take it and run.
Well, he should be able to be placed directly into the position that's
the type of running back that he is. Yes,
exactly.
They got rid of him because they knew they had it.
They knew the option. Yeah, So now with that in mind, what's the name of the guy? I already forgot about MVP of the Super Bowl. He went to Kansas City, is that right? Running back?
Kenneth Walker.
Thank you. K-Dub the third. So with him being gone, this is going to be a clone of him. And if you know anything at all about fantasy football, running backs, you know that Kenneth Walker the third, very good at running back.
Yes.
But also at the same time, there's a nice cautionary tale here, Boone. As a timeshare running back, not as good. And that's what's going to happen when Charbonnet comes back.
Possibly. Yeah. Possibly not. This guy is the type of running back that can shoulder the load. Again, literally and figuratively.
Nailed it. Okay. I like that. Fantasy sports football talk with your man Boontis here on the Monday edition of your show as we continue. How did Father's Day go, by the way? You have a lovely time?
Yes, great.
Why'd you make that face? Sounds like there's a story there.
Well, so the draft was the night before, right? So we did the draft.
Hungover.
We did the race. Yes. We did the draft.
The beers.
I Ubered home and I had a good time. I had a good time. So, but I wasn't too.
Not you, Boone. You've never done that before.
Wasn't too crazy.
It
was a great day. Yeah.
Kids spoiled you. Wife spoiled you. Lots of smooches. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very good.
It was a great day. Good presents. Yeah. Went to Home Depot. Even found a couple deals that I couldn't resist as well. So, there's even presents from myself.
Did you check out Bed Bath and Beyond, or did you have enough time?
Didn't get there. No. So we went to Home Depot to get some wood.
Here.
But I came out with wood, drill, battery.
Manly. You walked in there a boy, you came out a man.
Well, and I went with my son and nice. Jackson. Good and so we did a little DIY little building project yesterday as well. So it was great.
Crazy. One thing people
checked all the boxes, buddy.
One thing that people don't know about the Doll family is you guys love projects. You just love projects. Ever since I met your family, it's always projects. I guess KD not really. His projects are in lawyering and music more than he's not a fixer-upper like you and Kevin.
He dabbles. Right? He dabbles.
I feel like he's too soft. He's the softest of you guys.
He brings experts in, but then he will, if there's physical labor, he's there.
Yeah.
We built a deck the deck at his house.
Yeah, beautiful.
Was built by his hands.
That's being smart. He's like me. I surround myself with smart people, so I don't have to do this stuff. Then when there's easy work that I can do, I'm all in because that's all I can do to contribute. KD and I know what's up. We're not the brutes like you and your big bro Kev. As we continue to switch back to football talk, I just wanted to get that quick little Doll family chat in there as we love everyone and all you and all the good stuff you're doing. Any other names out there floating around that you want to get talking about?
Well, so more and more I take a look at what happened in New England last week. We knew everyone knew it was happening, but officially, maybe it's just 2 weeks ago. But AJ Brown going to the Patriots. Man, Drake May is looking good.
Weapons?
Right?
You want some weapons, bro? We got weapons for you.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting for him, and in when it comes time for typical redraft leagues in a month or two, he's probably going to be a steal, like mid to late drafts, right?
Absolutely.
So, and he's young, big, and can run a little bit. He's no dart. He's no, it's not the primary. He will throw.
Yeah.
But if all of a sudden the play breaks down and he's got to scramble, he's capable.
Legs,
right?
Yeah, for sure. That'll be what's I guess I can just look it up now, hey, because we do have these phones that can do that. The Patriots starting receivers.
So it's AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Then they got Romeo Doubs.
That was the other guy I was trying to think of. Thank you. Yes.
And then I want to say they picked up a rookie, but
Mac Hollins, Demario Douglas.
Demario, yeah.
And not much else there.
Pop. That's no Pop Douglas.
I think so.
I think it's his nickname.
That's a good name. You can call him Pop. I won't be mad at you. Kayshon Abute as well. We forgot.
He's the running back, yes, and he's good catching out of the backfield.
There you go. So and then Hunter Henry's there as far as tight ends go. He's always like, man, they got a lot of offense. Where would you put the Patriots going into the season as Super Bowl champs?
Oh, geez. I mean, they definitely, well, they were there last year, so
That's why I asked. They were there without these additions.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely a high percentage chance of them getting in there. In terms of odds, yeah, I don't do odds. So
clearly,
what do you think?
Well, I'm just trying to think of teams that I would put ahead of them right now, and like everyone seems to think the Rams are the go-to. I think I saw today it's 5.5 to 1 for them to win the Super Bowl, which is insane considering the season hasn't started yet. But that's what a Myles Garrett will do for you. So yeah, they're the best as far as Vegas goes. But like other teams, like Seattle has to be up there. They won the damn thing last year, right?
Yeah, so but they traded away the MVP.
I know. But again, it wasn't really MVP-ish, right? Like that's got to be one of the shittier performances for an MVP in the Super Bowl. No offense to him at all, but it just didn't do like there wasn't much going on.
Yeah.
So that's Seattle. You got New England. You got your LA. Like who else? I guess is Kansas City officially out of that sort of top 5 competitive teams? Or are you expecting bounce back?
No, they're always there. There was a lot of injuries last year, and then picking up the MVP, right? So. No, I don't. I think they're definitely still in the running. Any team that has Patrick Mahomes on it, and Andy Reid coaching.
And another thing we're not talking about is these are all AFC teams we're talking about besides the Rams and the Seahawks, because you got Baltimore as well in there. You got Buffalo in there.
Buffalo, yeah.
Like that AFC
Buffalo didn't do much, eh? Well, they picked up DJ Moore, but they dropped. Yeah, who left? Feel like
Gabe Davis.
Yes, but
yeah,
and he's been injured, right?
Trust me, I know he's in my dynasty league.
Yeah, same.
And another team, another AFC team, Boone, is Jacksonville. Jacksonville's good now. We're entering a season where Jacksonville's finally good.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting what happens there. I got a feeling I'll be picking up Trevor Lawrence in a few of my leagues in a month or two.
You think he can run it back?
I think so. I mean, so unless things break down injury wise, he's got so many receivers to throw the ball to.
Just lob it up.
Yeah. He's got to be getting old now, right? Like, he's been in the league for like 4 or 5 years.
I would say 6 or 7. It feels like.
Then he hasn't done anything.
Well, when are you going to do something? Really shitty seasons, man. Like he's one of those like huge potential, huge bust guys. So whatever he's doing at the time, people just microscope like, oh my magnifying glass, this guy's the worst, or he's finally turned the corner. Never been anything in between with him. So that'll be another one. Are there any NFC?
What about the Chargers? The Chargers were horrendously injured.
Yeah,
the
entire year. They had no line for the whole year.
And it's their old line.
Yeah. We've talked about that a lot. There's the Chargers.
They've got a really good rookie, second-year running back now. And just like, if you talk to people about, who's the best QB in the league, Herbert is always in the top.
Herbie and Harbaugh. Both of those guys. Very good.
Too, right? So second year, know what to expect. Know how
they can get damn O-line, that team's going to destroy people.
Yeah,
I guess they have one. They just keep it on the field.
Exactly. And they picked up a rookie as well,
of course,
on the O-line to help them out. And then a lot of guys coming back off of the IR. So
interesting. Any NFC teams on your radar? Because we just talked about a bunch of AFC teams. Like what is it? Like Detroit? I think Detroit has to have some
course,
right? Yeah,
of course they're going to be Detroit, up there. Yeah,
Green Bay, basically the entire NFC North. Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit.
Chicago, man, that Chicago offense, that's going to be.
I'm still eating all the crow from making fun of Caleb. Really thought he was going to be the biggest draft of all. Oh yeah, for the rest of my life, I said he's going to be the next Ryan Leaf. Like I really thought he was going to be horrible, and he's cooking them. Minnesota, the entire NFC North could end up just going division winner and all 3 wild cards. Boom, send the whole like that. Yeah. That's a tough division, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kyler Murray and Justin Jefferson. If they start, good luck.
You have to you got to respect his alter ego. When he's on the field, he's not JJ. He's 9.
Totally You're not going to make me respect someone's ego. Get out of here.
What if he wins a Super Bowl?
Okay, well then I would I'd reconsider.
9. Say him by his real name. 9. That's kind of fun to me. I like that.
Man, when he talks like that, you just feel like
Yeah.
a child and like needs a spanking or something like that.
Very well said. A couple more minutes to go here at Boontis on the Monday edition of your show, talking about some fun fantasy goings on in the football world as we get ever closer to, I guess, opening game 1. Was it in October? September, October? Mid-September, I think, eh? Right around there? I thought you'd have this circled on your calendar, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be. No, it's early September. I think it's like first week of September typically.
Okay. So
yeah, they get a full month and a half in before. 2 months in before Thanksgiving.
There you go. See, that's the timeline. We base all the timelines around food here, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And then Christmas,
and then oh man, it's gonna be here with no time. Any sleepers popping up? Any names out there that you think people should be snagging going into this season? Because I have nothing on my radar besides the obvious, besides Fernando, besides Jeremiah Love, your guy Tate. There's
I think in general it's a good statement to say, like, not really sleepers, but just wait on QB. Like there's in the past 2 years there's been I need to get one of those running quarterbacks early. But now I feel like it's almost diluted. Like Lamar isn't running as much. Even Josh Allen, who is probably the number 1 QB and has been safest bet, right, to be the last 3 years, but he's getting old. So like you got to dial it back just to allow yourself to have the longevity. Will he? Because he's a big, that's physical play guy, and so that's his game.
He loves extending plays.
He'll need to eventually.
Yeah, I'm with you. You have to learn to slow it down.
Yes. Father Time wins every time. So
very well said. Very, very well said.
So yeah, that's just in general. That'd be where I'd go now. Yeah, I haven't really looked in terms of like sleepers for redraft. It's still too far out for me.
Yeah, that's fair. I just assumed that since we're always, talking about it and we're sort of always in that world, sometimes these little things pop up. And again, if you're really competitive, you don't want people knowing about them. You want to stay secret so you can be like, hey, here I go. I'm throwing much money at this guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully no one
but we want to encourage people to watch the show, right?
Also true. Yes. And boy, oh boy.
Dangle the carrot.
If you're not getting anything else out of this show except laughing, that's why we're here. Again, not professionals. We're not here to change the world. We have a million professionals doing a million things where you could go. We're just a couple of good buddies talking fantasy sports, and that's why I love this whole network so much, because that's all it is. Everybody's trying to say, look at me, look at me, look at me, look what I can do out there. We're not saying that. We're saying, hey, if you want to hang out, learn some stuff, have a laugh, we're here for you. It's a very, very easy sort of position to maintain, and that's why this place is so magical.
Yes, sir.
Anything else to leave us on, my sweet, beautiful prince, as we get set to call it a day here on the Monday edition of your show?
No, man. Right now is not much by way of news. Just a general statement. If you're starting or trying to decide when to do your dynasty league draft, like I feel like now is the best time. You got a good handle on what the rookies are, right, and where they landed.
Of course.
And then you've got that buffer. You get the draft out of the way. You can start doing waivers and start planning for the regular season. It's just a good time. There's going to be some more news. You can always leave it, give it more time, but right now, the majority of the news is done. So most leagues, there's still some wide receivers that need to find a home, but
that's true. So where did Sorsby go on your draft? We didn't decide.
No one took it. We didn't handle
so
him.
He's just still out there.
Still out there.
So what are you gonna do now?
I mean, it might just need to leave it to waivers. Just bet it, just go all in and then see who gets them.
Love it. Just who wants to pay the most? You're gonna have a guy throwing $100 to his entire season of cash right there on that man.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Whew. Very excited. Boontis, thank you so much, dude.
Starts.
That's what I like. High risk, high reward. That's how we've lived our life, and it's mostly been high risk. There's not many rewards, but when they do happen, oh, baby, look out. So nice to see you here on Monday. We'll check back in with you on Thursday, and we will keep rolling on as we get closer and closer to fantasy football being back, getting back in our zones. Anything to leave us on?
Sounds good. No, I'll come up with a good one for a good goodbye for Thursday.
Perfect.
All right.
I like that. Yeah, we did rush this one. Love you, buddy. Say hi to the family for us, and you are the frickin' best. Ladies and gentlemen, his name is Boontis.
Thanks for having me.
Love you, buddy. There you go. Again, best in the biz. Love that, dude. As it's almost time to wrap things up. We're going a little over time today, a little extra Euro show to enjoy. Twitch stream earlier today. Elden Ring was being roasted by Uncle Brando and yours truly every Monday. We do that one. Tuesday, Phenom and I do some Nintendo stuff. Show to Ravioli Holy Cannoli, who showed up today for the stream as well, an Elden Ring expert. Very fun. And Fridays, we have our Friday night pizza party, proudly presented to you by our buddies right here at, I went the wrong way again, Bird's Pizza. We got another test pizza that was absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, it's called the Michelangelo. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say, but the Michelangelo pizza. I was expecting a turtle thing. It was so freaking good. So more new items coming onto the menu as we get to test them out, and they're so good. The Inferno chicken now available as well. They got those jalapeno blasters, everything, man. They test these things out, and then we show them off. You say, "Ooh, I like that," and then you order them. Strip Down actually had an order for the Inferno chicken. Again, the Vern's Light, so freaking good. It's a whole different pizzeria compared to Vern's original thing. Okay, so be sure to get on all of that, and you can check out the Twitch stream over on Twitch and take another look at that amazing Michelangelo pizza. Thanks to our friends over at Vern's Pizza. Oh, man, we still got to sing a song, too. We also have an email. It's going to be tough. We're so close. This voice is just so blown out. Reach out to us, all right? If you have a fundraiser or a charity event, you are a charity organization, you need more eyes and ears, we are here to help you. We are the anti-mainstream, anti-big corporation business in town here, trying to keep things local, trying to make sure it's just good people doing good things. If that sounds like something you can get behind too, or get behind of, there it is, please. Oh man, that's going to be tough. Just send an email to 1-2-3-4 contact@dufferinave.com. That is the email. This is the theme song. Ooh, not bad. Definitely not good, but not bad. These solo ones, when you're doing solo shows, very tough. All right, now we can call in Frankie and call it a day, which is very exciting. There you are. Beautiful. Woo, it's on the back end. That cold is just destroying us. This coming Sunday, 6 days from today, June 28th, the Berries game will be the Telemiracle Berries game. Very, very excited. Talking to our buddy Kayla. And I just purchased 10 tickets. 10 tickets for a couple people here. Buddy Kyle and the Telemiracle Bros, our cast brothers, and Miles and Matt. And Croker, obviously. And yeah, so we're going to be there. Sunday, 1 p.m. A whole lot of fun. Still waiting to see if I can bring Marge. I think Meg would like to have a little baseball game party. So tickets have been sold super easy too, by the way. Very, very easy to get those tickets and get in for the big Sunday game at 1 p.m. Thank you again to Kayla and everyone with Telemiracle who got us hooked up with a nice deal to get everybody in there. And we're going to be passing that bucket around. Lots of stuff going on. Apparently, we've heard who the ceremonial first pitch will be. Very excited. I'm not sure I'm allowed to say it yet, so we'll leave that. And throughout this week, we'll be checking in with those guys I was just telling you about and getting you ready for the big game this Sunday. Again, Berries and Telemiracle coming together to form a super awesome, amazing party that does a lot of good and raise some money. And basically a lot of stuff that we do around here now, since we've done the Telemiracle thing, is making sure the awareness is here, making sure you know what's going on, what's happening, and this place is a great place to do that. Get your tickets online, and let's all join in and watch the Berries do their thing. Okay, very funny. And again, very funny, very fun, and it's very funny. I remember to get those tickets. So it's and if I can do it, anyone can do it. That's the point of us being here. Is they make it very simple, kind of like our website. I always enjoy. Tomorrow, Tuesday edition, and it will be yours truly. We will have Uncle Mike from All the Natural Products, and we'll have the Seahawk and the host of Recovery with Cal Season 2. Hey, there he is. Look at that, right on cue. God, I love these banners. Season 2 on the way at some point. We still haven't really got it moving yet, but we got a lot of plans. while we try to figure out what season 2 of Recovery with Cal will look like. We definitely will have him on tomorrow with Uncle Mike and I for the All That Angst edition of Your Show. Until then, we're going to miss you so dang much, man. Thank you for supporting this network, this movement, this idea of making the world a better place and just being nice, man. We appreciate it so much. We appreciate you so much. We love you so much. We want you to have the best rest of your Monday of all time, all right? Take care. Keep doing those good things, man. I'm telling you, they're working.